Very much around again. In Kanam local government, where we have 4 communities overrun by bandits. The Senate noted with deep concern the horrendous attack on several communities in Kanam local government on Sunday, 10th April 2022, including Karam, Dongur, Gembu, Hukawa, Yelwa, Dada, Wanka, and Shuwaka, with over 107 people killed in one day. All these people, the corpses were buried just on Monday morning, 170. Further notes that the attack has led to displacement of thousands of people now in IDP camps without shelter, care, and livelihood. Concerned that the attackers came on over 70 bikes in Dobos assault rifles, killing everyone at sight, including pregnant women, children, and the elders. Mr. President, I will have some prayers left. We condemn in strong terms the terror attacks on communities in Plateau State and urge the military high command and the IGP to secure the communities from threats of further attacks. Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and FEMA to provide immediate relief to the IDPs. Observe a 1-minute silence in honor of victims of the terror attacks. These are my prayers.
Since you have come under our standing order 42, which is personal explanation, this subject is not open to debate. You may sit down, please. Let me condole with people and government of Plateau State, particularly your Senatorial district, where the killings by the bandits took place. These killings are one too many. We totally condemn these killings, but beyond condemnation, we want to urge our security agencies to double their effort to ensure that they fish out these bandits who murdered innocent citizens, and for us in the National Assembly, and indeed this administration, the security of lives and property will continue to be the most important purpose of our government. And we owe this to Nigerians, and therefore we shouldn't stop at anything to secure the lives of our citizens. With this, I want us to observe a 1-minute silence as our colleague requested of us. 1 minute silence. May the souls of our departed compatriots rest in perfect peace. Amen.
Those who listened to the news yesterday may have heard that similar attacks occurred in Benue communities. Around 9 o'clock on Monday, armed bandits rained terror on 2 communities in Benue State, Tier 2 in Taka local government and Badwen in Goma local government, leading to the death of at least 25 persons. As we speak, Mr. President, some people are yet unaccounted for, and we may still have a high figure of fatalities in respect to these attacks. 2 weeks back, or less than 2 weeks back, Similar attacks occurred in another local government known as Gwe West local government, also in my senatorial district. That led to the death of at least 10 persons. So it looks like Benue again has been targeted, especially along the border communities. And thousands of people were already in IDP camps before now. So you can imagine with these recent attacks, you have more people going into IDP camp in a state that is known as the food basket of the nation. So this is very worrisome. And even though it's not a motion, I think it will not be out of place to seek that the NEMA turn their attention once again to Benue so that those who are suffering will have their sufferings alleviated. I think that is more important to us, especially with the Attorney General, Inspector General, to turn his attention more to that. If we do that, we may not require 1 minute prayer again. Thank you.
You have come under our Standing Order 42, which is personal explanation. This subject is not open to debate. However, like I've said before, in the case of the Kanam and Wase killings, this is something that we have to continue to fight until we get the solution. And for us as a legislature, we have to continue to talk about these issues so long as they happen and they persist, because this is where it is supposed to be discussed. So let's not get tired of discussing issues that affect the people that we represent. And as part of the government, we have to continue to support every possible effort like we have done so far and so well to fight against the activities of terrorists and bandits and insurgents. I believe that this is something that we can win with dogged determination to fight in order to protect the lives and property of our citizens. Having said this, let me also re-echo that NEMA should always be available with some kind of support, necessary and needed support for communities where such mishaps happen. And this one cannot be different.
The content of the personal explanation read by the first senator and then the second senator. Your Excellency, 170 persons under 48 hours, 25 persons under a few hours. It is not a personal explanation. It is a national explanation. Because what is happening is not just on me or on him.
How does Senator SEKIBO, how does the personal explanation that you are trying to tell us here relate with the personal explanations? No, how? Because I'm supposed to rule over. No, it's not. Just read what the personal explanation the order you've cited says. Just read it again. Because it doesn't say that you should interpret somebody's personal explanation. And you are supposed to submit in any case to me what you are going to talk about. You didn't.
Dying like that, we must get a solution to this problem.
I agree with you completely on that. And if you want to speak on that, you can speak on that. But definitely, your point of order is not correct, that you are going to speak about what they said. If you had come under personal explanation 42 to say that the killings are too many, I would have listened. Because, no, that's not. You are arguing that they shouldn't have come under personal explanation. Okay, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is this. I'm not saying that they are wrong, or I'm not interpreting the rule. Because it's not my position to interpret the rule. But what I'm saying is that when 170 Nigerians die in a day, 25 died maybe another day. And we are seeing it as, we are rubbing it off that it's just a person. It's a controversial experience. Nigerians are dying, and we are here to protect them. Every day we come here, we hear about dead, 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 dead. Get off for 1 minute silence, get off for 1 minute silence. It is enough. I think it is enough. Either we get a solution to it, or we don't take this person out again. But we are embarrassing the Senate and the nation. Thank you, Mr. President.
I think this Senate has so far done extremely well in terms of supporting the fight against insurgency and insecurity generally in Nigeria. We have passed in fact, more resolutions in the Senate here from 2019 to date on insecurity, attacks, murders, and assassinations of Nigerians more than on any particular issue. And we have also provided more funds for security agencies to fight the insecurity in Nigeria more than any subsector. And I think we have cooperated between us and the House of Reps and between the National Assembly on one hand and the executive arm of government and other agencies of government to fight insecurity in Nigeria. And you recall that in my remarks just in this morning, I said we must never get tired of talking about this situation here in this chamber, because we represent people, and therefore when they are killed, we must take action. And I think our job is well cut out and defined for us. So let's not get frustrated. Let's not get tired of talking about this until solutions are found, permanent solutions. So I can sustain your point of order, but I think everybody agrees in this country that the security of lives and property of Nigerians are under constant threat. And those of us in government bear this burden, this responsibility to protect the lives of our people. And in this, there is no politics. All of us in government, regardless of our political affiliations, have this obligation and responsibility to discharge our responsibility creditably well for us to stop these killings that are happening. With that, I sustain your point of order, but next time, if you are coming under that point of order, let me know what you are going to say. Thank you.